satisfying win, I guess.
I thought the guys played well. Great first half. I thought Albany did a good job in the third quarter, and they definitely tested our man down a lot today in the second half.
It seems like when you guys are playing well, it's like everybody is contributing. The ball's moving. Nothing is perfect, of course, but you've just had some amazing stretches this season. Is that just chemistry and everything working together perfectly?
When everyone's scoring, it's hard to stop. When you attack by committee, and you don't know where the shot's coming from. It's hard to focus in on one or two guys. And as great as Dane and Josh are offensively for us, they have a great supporting cast. And when those guys are contributing, our offense is hard to stop.
Doug Jameson out after the first quarter. It seems like it's been the stat in front of me, but it seems like y'all have got opposing goalies out pretty quickly, first half or sooner. Is that a point of emphasis for y'all?
I mean, we don't go into the game thinking, we're going to chase the goalie out, but it's good when it happens because it means that we're shooting the ball well. Dougie's a premier goalie in this league, and, when we have as many good shooters as us and you give them opportunity to score, most of the time they're going to put the ball in the net.
When you see, the defense protecting that fence, when he gets hit from opposing players, Paul Dawson at the end of the game there kind of just laying on top of the guy who tried to hit Matt, kind of what does that say about, how quickly this, the chemistry of the team?
Well, we want to stick up for each other, right? And people want to come into our crease. I thought in the first half they were getting into our crease area untouched, and I want to remind the guys that can't happen. And so, when guys like Paulie are protecting our crease and our goalie like that, it says to the other team, we don't want you in this area. So it's important to protect the middle of the floor, and that crease area is a big part of it.
After the Philly game, Chase Frazier kind of talked about, when Philly was making that run, that the guys don't really need reminders to, that they need a reminder to get going. Kind of was that the case tonight when Albany was got back within three?
Well, we knew from last year it was the same type of game last year in the championship against them. We had a great start, and they were very resilient in coming back, and I think they did it twice. And I reminded the team about the Philly comeback as well. I thought we did a good job, with the exception of the beginning of the third quarter. They got 2 or 3 or 4 goals in a row, but then we answered back in the fourth. So it's tough to maintain a large lead, especially when you're shorthanded for that much time.
7 minor penalties, I think, in the second half, probably a few more than you'd like.
Yeah, I was surprised by how many were called.
John, thoughts on the Albany Firewolves? They obviously came into this game 2-6 record.
Mm-hmm.
I feel they're a much better team than their record is.
Oh, 100%. They were in last place, 2-6. But if you look at the goals for against, they're a +1. So that's impressive. They're losing really close games, and I'm sure they're going through some injuries like most teams do. But they have a great young offensive team and very athletic defensive team, and they have a great goalie in Dougie. So, it's a tough league, and I'm glad we're at the top.
You may not have had a more popular coaching decision than picking the penalty shot.
Well, yeah, that was a no-brainer. I was hoping he was going to bury it. I even gave him a chance on the power play after. Farrell's a big part of our team. I think when he first joined the team, he added a lot to our overall success taking face-offs. We were struggling there. Took a lot of pressure off guys like McKay and Frazier. And, he comes in and he does a lot of work at the dot. And I thought today he was terrific at the face-off circle for us. And, you can tell he's a fan favorite. And I remember when, what's his name? Oh, my God. When Max scored, Max Adler, face-off guy, scored, how excited he was and how excited the fans were at that game. And I was hoping to, give Connor the same opportunity.
So you get another week off, which it seems like it's a standard part of the schedule now.
Yeah, but so I think it's our last one. Yeah. So, like I said, we're going to probably have to test our depth on this team. And, it's going to be a tougher part of our schedule. So we have 6 games to warm up, and we got, 12 tougher games coming up, a few back-and-backs as well in there.
Coach, you guys guys were very solid on the ride today, just being able to create more offensive opportunities, but turnovers and forcing the 8-second violations. What did you guys go over going into this game to make sure at least you're able to get more of those offensive possessions back while on the ride?
You know, we don't really like plan to press. Sometimes it creates itself, and we have some smart players out there that just know, especially a guy like Kyle Buchanan, and even what's his name? I got bad with names today. Kid who didn't play. Lefty Clay. Thank you, Clay Scanlon. Very good on it too. Skipping my mind there for a bit. And he was adding a lot of pressure in the previous game as well, and Bucky's really good at it. And when you see one guy pressuring, it's easy for the second row, second layer to come up and pressure as well. And it just kind of feeds off each other. And that 8-second, it's a quick count. So if you hesitate or drop the ball, you're in trouble. So we'd like to take advantage of that when we can.
Thoughts on Matt Vince reaching over 16,000 minutes?
Well, I don't know how many minutes it is. I know he's been playing a long time, and I still think he can play many more years. And, he's in phenomenal shape, so it doesn't surprise me how many minutes he's played or how many games he's played. So we just glad he's on our team and hope he continues to play for many more seasons.
We talked about how this is a team effort, everyone is, but Dane and Josh are kind of contributing to, I think, every goal tonight, but too, how does that make your job easier, as a play caller, as coaching this team?
We attack by committee, and like I said, Dane and Josh are great, and when we have Tahoka, Kluge, Bucky, McKay, and everybody's contributing, it's tough to key on Dane and Josh. They don't know who to cover. So if we can continue to attack by committee, we're going to be tough to stop on offense.